Welcome to South Asia. This is J. Reddy. South Asia. I will try to cover the Indian heritage in maps and icons. Today I am going to talk about evolution of Madras Presidency. Today, that is a truncated version of Tamil Nadu. How the Madras Presidency was formed, the history of southern part of India called Deccan, from 1402 to the partition and independence time of Bharat. This slide shows the overall bird's eye view of formation of Madras Presidency. We'll start at 1400 when there was a Vijayanagara Empire south of Tungabhadra and Krishna rivers, then Bahamani Empire north of Krishna river, and a Khandesh territory in the Satpura mountain range and western Vidarbha region. Then we'll talk about the Mysore at 1785. For Madras Presidency, the Mysore kingdom, which was under the Wadayar dynasty, later usurped by Hyder Ali and Tipu Sultan, reached its maximum geographical area around about 1785. That's how it looked. We'll talk about because the Mysore kingdom contributed lot of territory for the Madras Presidency. This is the Madras Presidency, and round about 1801 when the second treaty of Carnatic was signed between Arcot Nawab and British East India Company Bahadur or East India Company. We'll see the various regions that contributed to the formation of Madras Presidency. The British Empire India started with three major trading posts, one at Bombay, other at Madras, the third one at Calcutta. So these nuclei became the centers for eventual territorial aggrandizement, forming Bombay Presidency, Madras Presidency, and Bengal Presidency respectively. And after the independence and partition in 1947, and eventually few years later, after the State Reorganization Committee recommendations, Tamil-speaking districts were partitioned or bifurcated from the Madras Presidency. This is why Madras State looked like. There is a difference between Madras, that is a city and also a small urban district, and Madras Presidency, that is a British East India Company territory that has a lot of enlarged areas, and Madras State after partition independence and after state reorganization in India in 1956, there is a Madras. So Madras city, Madras urban district, Madras Presidency, and Madras State. And later Madras State was renamed as a Tamil Nadu State. So Madras Presidency started in 1652 as a small trading and military post as a land grant by the at that time dissolving Vijayanagara emperors located at Chandragiri in Chittoor district west of Eastern Ghat mountains, and also from Vellore, that is in the neighboring Arcot region of today's Tamil Nadu. So it survived as a small trading post from 1652, enlarged its territory, and as a presidency it survived 1947 or until 1953 when Telugu speaking districts were bifurcated. So almost it survived 300 years. This is how Madras Presidency looked like. And we can see here the Madras Presidency, various districts. These are the Telugu speaking districts, these are Tamil speaking districts, these are Malayalam speaking district and Canary speaking district, and Canary and Telugu speaking district of Bellary. Starts with Visakha Berhampur district and Visakhapatnam district and the Godavari districts and Krishna district and Guntur district, enlarged Nellore district and ceded districts of Kurnool, Ballari, Anantapur and Kadapa and Chittoor. This is Madras City and Chengalpattu district, and these two are Arcot district, North Arcot, South Arcot. South Arcot it encloses the Pondicherry French enclave at that time. Then we have a Bara Mahal district, that is essentially an enlarged Salam district. Then we have Tanjavur district and Tiruchirappalli, Coimbatore district and Madurai, Ramanathapuram and Tirunelveli. And this is Malabar district, and this is South Kanara or Dakshin Kanara district. So this is the today's Tamil Nadu, and that contains Madras, Chennapatnam, and the two major British leaders, the governor generals at the time, whose war efforts made the formation of this territory. Cornwallis, who was a governor general, acquired a lot of territory round about 1790 in Third Anglo-Mysore War. And the Fourth Anglo-Mysore War fought at the time of Lord Wellesley in 1799, when Tipu Sultan finally was killed. It acquired furthermore territory. And these are some of the major treaties and wars that played an important role in the formation of Madras Presidency 1652 to 1953. There are 3 Carnatic Wars were found and 4 Anglo-Mysore Wars were found. The Carnatic Wars, the first war, that is the Battle of Adayar, that led to Treaty of Axilla Chapel, the territories of the two contending parties at the time, the British and French, resulted in mutual restoration of their small territorial gains. Next was the Second Carnatic War, the major war, that is the capture of Arcot, and those events finally led to Treaty of Pondicherry. Treaty of Pondicherry made British the masters of mastery over Arcot Nawabi and French mastery over Nizam at Hyderabad or Aurangabad at that time. Third Carnatic War, resulting in Battle of Vandivash, led to Treaty of Paris and First Treaty of Carnatic. The British gained an absolute control over the Nawab of Carnatic, or Nawab of Arcot, whose headquarters was located at Arcot town on the Palar River, which is on the east side of major city Vellore or Roy Vellore, which was the final capital of Arayavidu dynasty of Vijayanagara emperors, the 4th dynasty. There were 4 Anglo-Mysore wars were found. The first war, 67 to 69, ended in Treaty of Madras. Second war, Treaty of Mangalore. This is the third war, led to Treaty of Srirangapatnam. The fourth war finally led to the further contraction of the Mysore kingdom and restoration of Maharaja Vadaya and a lot of acquisition of territory. When you talk about the Madras Presidency, these are the regions we should be aware. Ceded district. Ceded districts are the districts in northern region of Madras Presidency, south of Tungabhadra River and Krishna River. These are the districts ceded by the Nizam Ali Khan after the subsidiary alliance with the British East India Company Bahadur. When he felt in arrears for the maintenance of the armed forces in the Nizam's territory, he gave certain districts. These are ceded to British East India Company. These districts are ceded district to Ballari, Kurnool, Anantapur, Kadapa and Chittoor. These are called ceded district. In Telugu they are called Datta Mandalam, the historical Rayalaseema districts. And northern Sirkars, which are eventually at various stages given to East India Company Bahadur, northern Sirkars. After the death of Nizam's son Basalat Jung, who was a ruler of Guntur, Sirkar, that is south of Krishna River and north of Gundlakama River, this territory was given to East India Company Bahadur. You have northern Sirkars north of Krishna River and Guntur Sirkars between Krishna River and Gundlakama River. And you have the rest of the districts are mostly Arcot Nawabi districts. Tirunelveli, Ramanathapuram, Madurai, Tiruchirappalli and two Arcot districts, Chengalpat and Nellore district. And Tanjavur was ruled by a Maratha Maharaja. Round about 1800, he signed a treaty and handed over the territories to the British and remained as a nominal pensioner of East India Company. So we have a ceded districts we covered: northern Sirkars, Guntur Sirkar, Arcot Nawabi districts, Tanjavur Kingdom districts, that is Tanjavur, and southern part was ruled by polygars, means local satraps, rulers or Bahubalis, which were under the nominal control of Nawab at Arcot. British subdued them and established their rule eventually in southern part, Tirunelveli area, so on. After the third Mysore war, British acquired Bara Mahal region. Bara means, I think in the Hindi, 60 or something like that. Essentially, there was a lot of hill forts in the eastern Ghat region, Bara Mahals. Essentially, Bara Mahal means that is a Salam district, excuse me, that is Dharmapuri, Krishnagiri, Salam and Namakkal districts of today in Tamil Nadu. And the third Mysore war, British acquired Bara Mahal and Dindigal part in Madurai. In the fourth and also Malabar region. In the fourth Mysore war, British acquired Coimbatore and Kanaras. There are two Kanara districts, are Kannad district, South Kannad and North Kannad. South Kannad or Dakshin Kannad has important towns Udupi, major religious center, and Mangalore. North Kannad has a district, North Kannad district has a Karwar. Later Karwar district or North Kanara district, North Kannad district, Uttar Kannad district was merged into Bombay Presidency. That's how the Madras Presidency, which started as a small trading post of the British East India Company, acquired major territories, that is Ceded district, Ceded districts, Ceded district, northern Sirkar and Guntur Sirkar, Arcot, Nawabi, Tanjavur and Bara, Mahal, Dindigal, Malabar and Coimbatore or Nadu and Kanara districts. And the major wars that was fought in the formation of this Madras Presidency was Carnatic Wars, that was enhancement of Shubha of Arcot, and Anglo-Mysore Wars. So, the overall, we talked about formation or evolution of Madras Presidency from 1400 and the largest territorial gains it got from Mysore in 1785. This is the Madras Presidency round about 1801, when the second treaty of Carnatic was signed between the ruler of Karnataka and British East India Company, where the Nawab formally handed over the Nawabi territories to the British India Company, and during other times, meanwhile, British also acquired the northern Sirkar, Guntur Sirkar, Ceded districts from Nizam, and from the Mysoreans they acquired Bara, Mahal, Dindigal and Malabar, and later Nadu or Coimbatore and Kanara districts. This is how the line drawing of the Madras Presidency looks like. This is the district mapping of Madras Presidency. After the dissolution of the Madras Presidency in 1953, Tamil-speaking districts were taken away and called Madras State. Madras State is different from Madras Presidency. This is a truncated form of a Madras State, and we'll talk about it in later. Two prominent British Governor-Generals who played their role in the formation or evolution of Madras Presidency in the latter part of Lord Cornwallis, who fought the third war with Tipu Sultan that resulted in Treaty of Srirangapattanam, where Tipu Sultan gave Bara, Mahal, Dindigal and Malabar to the East India Company. And the Fourth Mysore War fought under when Lord Wellesley was the Governor General and Tipu Sultan was killed. The old Wadayar Maharaja was restored and his capital moved from Srirangapattanam to Mysore. He tried a treaty with the British that's called Treaty of Mysore in 1799, and he gave Coimbatore at the Nadu region and northern the Kanara districts. So this is a bird's eye view of evolution of Madras Presidency. Thank you very much for visiting South Asia, which is a major source for understanding Bharat, south of Khyber to Kanyakumari, from Kacha in the west to Kamarupa, through images and maps. See you later. Thank you very much. Bye.